Before the brush, before the color, before your sun had learned to rise, there was a world, no painted heaven, no borrowed light, only writers and stories waiting to be brought to life. We wrote the ocean, stars, and time. We wrote the mountains, rain, and sky. We gave each soul a history, a present born from what had been. We wrote the cause before effect, the roads where every life connects. You loved, you dreamed, you suffered pain and never knew your world was written. You called it truth because it stayed, you called it real because you bled. But every history you remember began inside a writer's head. The world you think is real was never yours at all. Your heavens and your histories, your kingdoms as they rise and fall. We wrote your yesterday, we write your now. We know where every future goes. Past, present, future. You live between the lines we wrote. Among the lives that we had made were hands that learned to form and shade. We called them painters, nothing more. They painted faces, fields, and skies, the shape of sorrow in the eyes. For paint could hold a single now, one moment captured in a frame. But words reach beyond the moment, binding consequence to cause, turning moments into history, giving time its written laws. We wrote that they could paint, we wrote their talent, wrote their hands. But perhaps one line was left unclear. We wrote what painters were, but never wrote what they could become. And then a painter crossed the frame. Color became distant, shadow became depth, light became a sky beyond the painted surface. Another world had come alive, a world of pigment, shade, and light, of painted dawn and painted night. But we had never written it, no sentence gave it birth, no writer shaped its earth. The painters had created something beyond our words. At first we watched a painted world, a lesser place. But then the painters entered it. They carried memories through the frame, their sorrow, love, and pain. They brought their past into the canvas, made their choices in the now, and dreamed of futures we had never written down. We wrote the person who entered the frame, but not the person who returned. We wrote their memories before the canvas, but not the things they learned. They loved what we had never named, they mourned what we had never made, they chose what we had never offered. They became what we had never written. We searched the words, we searched the pages. There was nothing there, no sentence for the lives they touched, no chapter for what they felt. We wrote everything you were, but not everything you became. When painters crossed the frame again, they brought the canvas back within. In memory, in heart, in mind, the world we wrote remained unchanged. But they did not, their grief had changed, their love had grown, their minds had walked where words had never gone. And now their brushes carried something we could neither trace nor name. We are the writers from the world before your own. You are the painters born inside the world we wrote. And beneath you lies another, a painted world we did not create. We did not write its history, we do not command its present. We have not written its future, and those who enter it not by rewriting space or time, but by creating somewhere else beyond the story we design. Every painter who returns brings back a life we did not write, a thought that never crossed our page, a love that never had a name, a grief that never had a cause, a choice outside our written laws. You were supposed to live our story, you were never meant to leave the page and return with another mind. The world you think is real was never yours at all. We gave your history its beginning, we gave your future somewhere to go, but you stepped outside the story into a world we never formed. And when you came back through the canvas, you were no longer what we'd planned. We wrote everything you were, but not everything you became. So now the writers understand what must be done before it spreads. If we cannot write what waits beyond the canvas, we will erase the hands that paint instead. We created the painters created the canvas changed the painters, and the painters returned to change the world we wrote. We wrote their past, they escaped our present, and now their future is no longer ours alone. The writer closes the book, silence somewhere beneath the words. A painter raises the brush, and beyond the canvas, a future begins that no writer has ever written.